Ever felt overwhelmed by the H-2B visa application process? If you're nodding your head, you're not alone. The H-2B program, designed to allow U.S. employers to bring foreign nationals to the United States to fill temporary non-agricultural jobs, is a fantastic opportunity. But it can seem like an insurmountable mountain to climb. The process can be complex, filled with paperwork that seems to require a degree in legal jargon to understand. And then, there's the challenge of understanding the eligibility criteria. It's not just about meeting the requirements but comprehending them in the first place. It's like trying to put together a 1,000-piece puzzle without the picture on the box. But here's the good news: you don't have to navigate this labyrinth alone. Well, worry no more. In this video, we will break down the process into clear, manageable steps. First, get a grasp of what the H-2B program is. The H-2B non-immigrant program permits employers to hire foreign workers to come temporarily to the United States and perform non-agricultural services, or labor on a one-time seasonal peak load need or intermittent basis. The program is designed for those who are seeking temporary or seasonal work in industries such as hospitality, landscaping, construction, and other non-agricultural fields. It offers a unique opportunity for individuals to work and experience the United States culture while earning a competitive wage. Eligibility for the program requires the applicant to be a national of a country designated by the Secretary of Homeland Security. The types of jobs available under this program vary widely, offering opportunities in a range of industries and roles. Now that you have a basic understanding of the H-2B program, let's dive into the application process. The application process starts with your potential employer. We're about to embark on a journey into the heart of the H-2B visa application process. As you might expect, it's a process that requires careful navigation and a thorough understanding of each step. First things first, the process begins not with you but with your potential employer. That's right, the company intending to hire you is the one who sets the ball rolling. They have the responsibility to petition for an H-2B worker, that's you, on their behalf. So, what does this petitioning entail? Well, your employer must first establish the need for a temporary worker. They need to demonstrate that there are not enough U.S. workers who are able, willing, qualified, and available to do the temporary work. Once the need for a foreign worker is justified, the employer must then apply for a temporary labor certification from the Department of Labor. This is a critical step as it verifies the need for foreign labor and ensures that the employment of H-2B workers will not adversely affect the wages and working conditions of similarly employed U.S. workers. Now, with the temporary labor certification in hand, the employer can move on to the next step. This involves filing Form 1-129, petition for a non-immigrant worker, with the United States Citizenship and Immigration Services, or USCIS for short. This form is essentially a formal request to the government to allow you, the foreign worker, to come and work temporarily in the United States. It might seem like a complex process, and truth be told, it is. But remember, it's your employer who's steering the ship at this stage. Your role, as an H-2B applicant, is to ensure that you provide all the necessary information and documentation to your employer when they need it. This is just the beginning. Stay tuned as we delve deeper into the application process. Once your employer has initiated the process, it's your turn to play your part. It's time to roll up your sleeves and dive into the subsequent steps of your H-2B visa application. This is where you take center stage, so listen closely. Firstly, you'll need to apply for the visa. To do this, you'll need to complete the DS-160 form, which is the online non-immigrant visa application. This form is essential, and it's your ticket into the program. Make sure you fill out every section accurately and honestly. Remember, it's okay to take your time with this form. It's better to be thorough and precise than to rush and make mistakes. Once you've completed the DS-160 form, make sure to print the confirmation page. You'll need this for your visa interview. Next, it's time to schedule your visa interview. This might seem daunting, but don't worry, it's just another step towards your goal. You'll need to pay the visa application fee before you can schedule your appointment. Once that's done, you can book your interview at the U.S. Embassy or consulate in your home country. Now let's talk about the interview itself. This is your chance to shine and show why you're the perfect candidate for the H-2B program. Preparation is key here. You'll want to bring all the necessary documents, including your passport, the DS-160 confirmation page, your application fee payment receipt, and the job offer from your U.S. employer. During the interview, be honest and straightforward. Answer all questions to the best of your ability. Remember, the interviewer is not trying to trick you. They're just trying to ensure that you meet the requirements for the H2B visa. The final step is to wait for your application to be processed. This can take a few weeks, so be patient. If your application is approved, you're ready to start your journey in the United States. Now that we've covered the application process, let's move on to crafting a winning resume. A well-structured resume can set you apart from other applicants. Remember, the goal of your resume is to catch the eye of potential employers and convince them that you're the right person for the job. In the context of H2B jobs, this means demonstrating that you are a reliable, hard-working individual with the skills and experience necessary to excel in the role. Let's start with the basics. Your resume should include your name, contact information, and a brief summary of your qualifications. This summary should be tailored to the specific job you're applying for. For instance, if you're applying for a landscaping position, you might mention your experience with various landscaping techniques, your familiarity with different types of plants, and your ability to work in a variety of weather conditions. Next, you'll want to detail your work experience. Again, it's important to tailor this section to the job at hand. Highlight any roles that involved similar duties to the ones you'll be performing in the H2B job. Don't forget to include any relevant accomplishments or achievements. These can demonstrate your ability to excel in the workplace and can set you apart from other candidates. Following your work experience, you should detail your education. While the specific requirements for H2B jobs can vary, having a solid educational background can only help your chances. Include any degrees or certifications you've earned, as well as any relevant coursework or training. Lastly, don't forget to include a section for skills. This is your chance to showcase any abilities that didn't naturally fit into the other sections of your resume. Maybe you're bilingual, or perhaps you're particularly adept at using a certain type of software. Whatever the case, if it's relevant to the job, it's worth mentioning. Remember, your resume is your ticket to an interview. It's your chance to make a strong first impression. So take the time to ensure it's the best it can be. With a solid resume and a clear understanding of the H2B application process, you are well on your way to securing your dream job in the United States. To recap, the H2B program is a great opportunity for temporary work in the United States. We've demystified the process, starting with understanding the program's purpose, qualifications, and benefits. This program offers you a chance to expand your horizons, gain valuable work experience, and immerse yourself in a new culture. We walked through the application process, breaking it down into manageable steps. From gathering necessary documents, filling out the form accurately, to submitting it to the right authorities, we've covered it all. And let's not forget the importance of a well-structured resume. Tailoring your resume to highlight your skills relevant to the H2B jobs can make a world of difference. Remember to keep it concise, clear, and professional. So there you have it, a comprehensive guide to applying for the H2B program. With these steps, the H2B application process becomes less daunting. Good luck with your application, and here's to your success.